We'll watch Detroit in this one as they go up against the Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Detroit, new season means new opportunity for young players. Grant, a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Here's Billups. Got a hand on it. And here's Payton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Payton gets free inside, doing a nice job. An athletic guard who has excellent creativity. He knows how to score in close to the hoop.
Deflected. Shoots from 12. The shot no good. Pass to Billups. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Bryant. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Oh, he picked him clean. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Billups from deep three-point range. And they recover it. Good.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Payton with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Malone. Here's O'Neal. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Now here's Payton. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pulls it in from the elbow. Misses off the right iron. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to start. And Billups gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bryant. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Outside Payton. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Detroit calls timeout.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
They get it back. Here's Williamson. And he buries his first look.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates to clean looks.
George, he's checked in for Fox. Here's Billups. 15 in his last outing. To the inside. In transition, here they come. Here's George, and it's blocked. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Billups, guarded by Payton. To the middle. He got a piece of it.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant outside. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Right side, Payton. Shot from 12. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Here's Billups. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Bryant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Bryant pulls up so easily and efficiently off the dribble. Fantastic at scoring in rhythm.
Here's Billups. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Inside, Cook. Yep, that one goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Billups. Give him 8. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Russell.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Russell. Back to Bryant. Now here's George. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Russell finds Grant. Bryant with it from deep 3-point range. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Billups. And that misses. That would have put him up. We're at the end of 1 in a close game so far. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen, the Lakers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Payton passes to Russell. The teardrop. No good on the shot.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And for the Lakers, and it's Russell in at the 2. Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Bryant, he's checked in for Russell. Bryant, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And he comes up with a bucket. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
It's not going to go for him, and Detroit will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Pass to Bryant. Fox outside. Now Bryant. Down low. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man, about a seventh of a ton, and yet unstoppable.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Billups, guarded by Payton. Shoots, and Billups gets it to go. 14 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Detroit, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we have to do. We have to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint. And I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Detroit. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protected.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Payton. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Well, Detroit's shooting at about 44% so far. And for the Lakers, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. to the left side wing. Pass to Billups. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. He's covered by Fox. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Malone. Outside Payton. And Hamilton pulls it down.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And Billups gets it to go.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Bryant, right side. Pass to O'Neal. From the right block. The shot misses. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Billups. 16 points for him. Here's Wallace. Inside. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 18.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bryant outside, and he drives in. That one goes in. O'Neal's got 11 points.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And let's check out.
One shot.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Outside Payton. Misses from close range. And Detroit is shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first. Fox is checked in for Cook. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Payton. Here's O'Neal. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And so it's Detroit with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for Los Angeles, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Payton in at point guard. Fox left side. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payton. The shot off that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Billups. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
To the middle. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Down low. Here's Fox. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, B.A. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie, but I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pistons shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
To the inside. Sent away. On the wing, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
To the paint. 19-footer. The rebound by Malone. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Outside Payton. Pass to Bryant for 3. Doesn't go that time. Bryant's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field. And there's the drive. And Billups gets it to go.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Down low. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Here's Billups, covered by Bryant. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 22.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bryant. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Yep, count it. And the Pistons lead by 21.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter. Here's Bryant. And it's good. 2 points.
I like how Bryant takes contact on the way up. This guy is very good at feeling out the defense and absorbing that contact and still capitalizing.
And Williamson throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Payton. Just 5 to shoot. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Billups. Good D by Payton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. That shot missing. And Detroit will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Williamson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Malone.
Bryant outside. This one for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Billups. Banked it in off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Here's Payton. Good work there as it goes. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Williamson. Shoots from 12. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying.